It's Eyes on the Game with Helen Yee, the only female sports host in Las Vegas. Go online to helenmyee.com and follow on Twitter at Helen Yee Sports. On NBC Sports, 920 The Game.
What's going on, everybody? If you call it happy Election Day. I'm personally not somebody that talks much about politics, so you'll never know what I'm thinking when it comes to that. But I do know, and from what I've seen on social media, it seems to be the craze of the day. But like earlier in the show, I talked about boxing, how Top Rank put on their very first pay-per-view without HBO or anything, and it was the return of Manny Pacquiao as he won his title back. But I do have another boxer, and a very talented boxer that I feel you should know and have on your radar, especially if you are a combat sports fan. His name is Yahu "The Rock" Blackwell, and I do have him joining me on the line coming up shortly. So you're listening to Eyes on the Game.
Now back to Eyes on the Game with Helen Yee, the only female sports host in Las Vegas. Go online to helenmyee.com and follow on Twitter at Helen Yee Sports. On NBC Sports, 920 The Game.
I love boxing. I love MMA. I talk about it so many times that I probably repeat myself too many times. But living here in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, it's always exciting to see up-and-coming boxers and even legendary boxers like Manny Pacquiao, who fought this past weekend. Well, someone who's fighting in about 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, an up-and-coming fighter that you should definitely have on your radar. I'm very honored to have Yahu Blackwell join me on the line right now. And we are getting him back on the line right now. Hey, Yahu.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thank you so much for your time. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you watch the fights this weekend?
Yes, I did. Pacquiao looked good.
Yeah, but how do you think Jesse Vargas did against Pacquiao? Because I know a lot of people were kind of counting him out.
You know what? I think he did good. I think for his first time being on a big stage, on that stage like that, I think he did a phenomenal job. I didn't think he was going to beat Pacquiao, but he went all 12 with him. He did a great job.
Yeah, and especially after getting knocked down in the early rounds.
Absolutely.
But
yeah, Jesse's a good fighter.
But somebody, and that somebody, obviously on the line talking to me right now. You, Mr. Blackwell, you have a very impressive resume. You do have a fight coming up on November 26th, and people have compared you to the likes of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Can you tell the listener a bit more about your fight coming up and also about your background?
Yes. I started boxing, and thank you so much. Thank you. I work really hard. I'm trying to, take this all the way. And but yeah, I started boxing when I was 7. I had 156 amateur fights before I turned professional. And when I first turned pro, I had lost my debut. I didn't lose it because the guy was better than me. I ended up breaking my hand in the fight, and the ring doctor didn't let me continue. So
wow.
So after that, I went and got new management because the guys that I was with at the time, we just wasn't, they didn't really have my best interests at heart. So got with a new manager, and we had went overseas, and I went 15 straight victories. I got ranked by the WBU and the IBU, and we also closed a deal with Comcast Sports.
Wow. And all that happened within how short of a time frame?
Oh, man, it was maybe like 2-3 years maybe. We was able to get all of that done. My time overseas served me well, you know what I mean? Because just so happened the president of the WBU, his name is Don Lewis. He had watched me fight, and it was on after that. Like he ranked us with the World Boxing Union, then he ranked us with the International Boxing Union, and then I won a WBU Novice World Championship. And so now it's full steam ahead. I mean, we have a big year, 2017.
But you made your TV debut just earlier this year, right?
We were supposed to make the television debut earlier this year, but the promoter, she just couldn't pull it together at the time. So we're going to make the television debut early next year.
Now, what about your fight on November 26th, Yahu? Can you tell the listener a bit more about that?
Yeah. The fight's going to be in Oklahoma. It's going to be in Grove, Oklahoma, and I'm excited. I mean, I've trained and prepared, mentally, physically, spiritually. I've had an excellent training camp, and I'm just looking forward to putting on the show. I plan on stopping the guy, maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds at most. So, it's gonna be a good night. I'm excited and ready to display my talent to the world.
Now, who are you training with right now? Anybody in particular to get you ready for your big fight on November 26th?
Yes. Right now, we're training with Daniel Gooden. He's he's an excellent coach. I mean, like he works with me day and night. I mean, day and night. We're kind of like we have kind of like a family situation set up. Where we eat together, we sleep. He comes when I go run, he drives the car behind me like a Rocky. The whole nine. So he's a phenomenal coach, and we have good sparring, and the conditioning is. I'm in top shape. And I'm ready to rock and roll.
Now, I saw, I think on your Instagram, you were with Joe Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
Right, legendary Hall of Fame referee, the Joe Cortez.
The Joe Cortez.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, Joe is going to be helping me with my boxing career in the near future. And we also came together. We're working on a project with building a game, an application for your cell phone. It's in relation to boxing. It's going to be phenomenal. I want everybody to check it out when it comes out. It's called the People's Champion, or the People's Champ. And Joe was phenomenal, man. He's giving me great advice and giving me great guidance. And moving forward in my boxing career, he's going to be playing a major role in guiding me through the ranks.
Yeah, congratulations. So it's great to have a mentor and kind of someone like Joe who is a plethora of knowledge in the boxing world to help guide you in what seems to be like a very fast-moving career for you so far.
Yes, Joe's phenomenal. I tell him all the time, he's a jewel, and I appreciate him greatly, and I'm gonna follow whatever instructions or direction that he has for me, because Joe's been around and he's seen it all from the days of Ali, all the way up until now. So.
Yeah, have you been to his house?
No, but he showed me. And
so you haven't seen his boxing ring and all like the photos and posters. It's incredible.
It's
when you
incredible.
do decide to go.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's like jaw-dropping.
Yes.
But Yahu, and for those who are just tuning in right now, I do have professional boxer Yahu Blackwell on the line right now. A bit earlier, you did talk about doing or being a part of a video game with Joe Cortez. Now, what is your part in the video game? Are you going to be one of the boxers?
Yeah. We all came together, so I'm part owner of the game, as well as I'll be one of the boxers in the game as well. And we're going to eventually graft in a bunch of other boxers who and use their likeness to be a part of the game as well. And it's going to be a great game. It's going to be very realistic. It's going to be an awesome game. So definitely, when it comes out, definitely everybody should definitely get it, and it'll be nice. It'll be fun and entertaining, and it's going to be a good game.
How will it be different than some other boxing games or combat sports games that are out right now?
Well, we compared and looked at some of the games that's out now, and a lot of the games kind of lack like realness to it. Some of it is kind of like fairy tale. So we kind of added in, a lot of how it really is, how the fights really go, how the training really is, and, how the boxing world, really governs itself. So we added all of those elements to the game, and, you're going to have to, really live your life as a boxer and, and have a fight career just like a boxer would.
Now, how cool is that, though, to be a part of this new exciting video game that's coming out? Like, how's that experience been like for you so far?
Oh man, it's a dream come true. Like, I've always, always wanted to, pioneer, be a pioneer in the sport, and I always wanted to, make great investments and, constantly build into my legacy. So I'm excited, and, I'm looking forward to it. It's truly a blessing, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the full manifestation of it. It's going to be a great game, and, I hope a lot of people will like it and play it and, enjoy it. So.
Well, I know I will be playing it. So when do you think it'll be out?
We're shooting for April of 2017, next year.
Okay, so that's coming up fairly quick. We're ready. Yeah, at the new year almost.
Yeah, we're shooting for April, and we think that by then, we have all the bugs worked out and, everything, ready to launch.
Now, is Joe's, is he going to be a ref in the game, or is it like you can be his character for Joe?
Joe's going to be a ref.
Okay.
Joe's going to be a ref, and he's going to, you'll definitely be able to. I'm fair, but I'm firm will definitely be in the game. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Joe will be probably the head referee in the game.
Okay. Man, now I'm like super excited because I'm getting a new phone tomorrow, actually. And you said this will be an app, right? That you can download from your phone?
Yes, you'll be able to download the app straight from your telephone.
Oh, awesome. So I'm stoked. I like video games.
Exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see the final product. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, first off, though, before the game launches, Yahu, you do have your fight coming up November 26th in Oklahoma. What do you have to say to your fans and your supporters? I
want to tell everybody to tune in. The fight's going to be an amazing fight. I'm coming in there to seek and destroy. It's going to be. I want everybody to watch the fight, tune in, support me. I'm trying to take this all the way. So, the fight is going to be good. I'm sure he's going to come and try to bring his A game, as he should. But I plan on shutting him down that night.
Yeah, and if you are, or when you are successful on November 26th, for next year, because you did talk about your upcoming plans and, to your TV debut and whatnot, are you talking to any promotions at all right now?
No, I've worked with, in the past, we've worked with, I've trained with the Mayweathers, and, we've been we've had discussions with them and so forth. But as of right now, we've been independent. It's been working for us. And with Joe guiding us, we'll be on some of the bigger cards next year sometime. So, so far so good. It's been working for us, and I thought in the beginning I was going to need De La Hoya or need
Mayweather.
One of the big promoters, but so far so good. So far so good.
And it makes it easier that now a lot of things are based on social media or depending on your following. And with that being said, Yahu, what is your Instagram, Twitter? Like, where can the listener follow you and support your career?
Tell everybody to you can look me up at our site, YahuBlackwell.com. And my Instagram is Yahu_Rock Blackwell. But if you go on the site, YahuBlackwell.com, it has, you can find me on all my social media there. It has links to all of my, my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole nine.
Perfect. Very, like a one-click place. Like you just go there, makes it simple.
Shop,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was great chatting with you. Best of luck too on November 26th. And I'm sure I will have you on again very soon to talk about your upcoming plans for next year and your TV debut and video game debut.
Yes. Thank you so much. And, I want to thank you for this opportunity. I don't take anything for granted in life. And, so I just want to thank you for the opportunity of speaking with me. And, 2017 is going to be a big year.
The year of Yahu Blackwell.
That's right. The year of Yahu. The year of Yahu.
Well, thank you so much. Take care. And that was Yahu Blackwell, professional boxer, up and coming, has a great record, did very well in the amateurs, very experienced as an amateur boxer, and right now in the pros. Upcoming fight November 26th. So that is right around the corner, Thanksgiving weekend. So I know what I'm doing that weekend, watching more fights. I feel like in November there's so many fights coming up from start to finish, and I'm not complaining at all. I have to order more food though, like pizza. I think I might get back on that pizza binge. And also this weekend though, Malik Scott, I have to give him a shout out. When I interviewed him, he actually brought me a big box of pizza to the interview because he knew or knows how much I'm addicted to it. So when I get back from the break, I will be talking about the Lakers and how I feel about them so far. And, of course, my UFC 205 picks. And, yes, I'm picking the fighter that most people aren't. So you don't want to miss that. And you can